Hey everybody, it's Casey from psdcgaming and I am back with another episode of the Minecraft Creative Building series. Before this episode starts, I'd like to thank you all for the support you've been showing this series. And yeah, so real quick, if you do have a building suggestion for something I should build in this series, with the mansion, or with just a new suggestion entirely, be sure to leave it down below in the comments, and I'll hopefully get around to building it at some point. But anyways, what I did between last episode and this episode is I reworked the system a little bit, and what I can do, I press this button, walk forward, the doors open and close behind me. I hit this button, walk forward, and doors close after I've made it inside. So it works quite well. It was fairly simple to get this piston door going, but it can be difficult at times, especially if you're new to redstone in Minecraft. And now we want to actually start digging down into the ground. And I just realized there's a bunch of redstone right here. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this redstone, quite honestly. What I'm going to do, I think, is something like that. So that you kind of come down, and then after you make it down a little bit, and then you get to here. Alright, I think this will work. After you get to here, it'll open back up into a 3-wide hallway. And let me just replace that redstone torch. Well, actually, I feel like these torches, while they're cool and all, I feel like it'd be a bit better having actual ceiling lamps. And it's not that dark right now. Oh, misplaced a block. Just a bit more. There we go. Okay, I do have space to put a lamp. There we go. Let me just secure or cover that with stone bricks. Alright, so I'm not going to go too deep with this, but I kind of want to get a few blocks away from ground level. So I'm just going to dig for a couple more layers. There we go. Actually, I misplaced this torch. It needs to go up here. There we go. Alright, so we're a couple blocks beneath ground level at this point, so what I'm going to do is just start tunneling forward. Just a little bit. And then we get to here. So what I'm going to do, actually, is dig a tunnel here, and a tunnel there, and then I go forward 2 more blocks, and then I dig 2 more tunnels out. Alright, there we go. So let me quickly get another light in the ceiling right here. Alright. Actually, now that I look at it, let me just, well, actually, let me just do that. I am going to not make the tunnels a 4 wide tunnel, because I don't think that's gonna look too great overall. Or I'd much prefer doing something more like this. Let me do that. And I'm only gonna dig it to about here. There we go. And let me break some more of these blocks. Or wall chunks, I guess. And what I am going to do is, real quick, alright, that's going to be 5, so, there we go, and, I need to quickly break out the ceiling. Oh wow, this ceiling is taking a long time to dig out. Alright, there we go. Sorry if this is slightly boring, just watching me dig out, like, the ceiling and stuff, but, since I've got one vault room now, what I'm going to do is get some iron bars and some lapis lazuli blocks, and I'm going to put a bunch of lapis lazuli in here, like just tower, like a big pile of it, kind of like this, something like that. Hold on. Something kind of like that. And then close it off with iron bars, so that way nobody can get it without opening the gate. There we go, I think that looks actually quite nice. And I just realized I forgot to do the floor real quick. Which I think it's quite important to get a nice stone floor down. Like, the smooth stone looks good and all, but I much prefer the stone bricks. I personally think they're a lot better looking. So let's see, I had to dig 5 blocks in. Yeah, so it was 1, well, hold on. That's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I have to go, I think, 1 more. Alright, that should be good. Let me just quickly dig out the last little bit. There we go. And for this vault, what I am thinking of doing is actually using some gold blocks instead of lapis lazuli. Then I'm also going to have a vault of diamonds and, well, actually emerald and gold, since I doubt you would just have a vault filled with tons and tons of diamonds. At least back then. When I say back then, I'm trying to think about how many years ago. Like, I would have to imagine back, say, about 100 to 200 years ago, you probably wouldn't have a massive vault filled with diamonds. So, yeah, but you probably would have some gold, and you might have a lot of gold. Let me build like that. And do something like that. There we go. And just quickly stack up the iron bars. Alright. 2 down, 2 to go. Okay. There we go. And just a little bit more of this wall. Sorry if the commentary's light, I like to say, just because I can't really think of much to talk about while building this. So, yeah. One thing I would like to say, I'm kind of thinking that after this episode, I'm going to do one final episode where I finish off the attic and make maybe a couple minor changes to the rooms of the mansion, and then basically be done with the mansion. So, yeah, whenever I finish this building, I'm not sure exactly what I am going to build exactly, but I do have an idea. I kind of like the idea of building like a resort area, so like a airport to arrive there, maybe like some kind of cruise liner offshore, and what do you call it? A big nice hotel and a water park / amusement park. Basically, I'm gonna throw a ton of your suggestions all into one building series. It might take a long time, but I think it's gonna be quite cool. And I may add a couple more things in as I go along that I feel like would suit the theme. But we'll kind of see how it will work when I get to that suggestion. Or, well, when I finish this series, I plan on starting up the resort building as the next thing. So, yeah, it should hopefully be very exciting. Let me just get this roof done. Hold on a second. This needs to go one back, I think. Wait, no. Wait. Yeah. Yep. Sorry. Yeah, okay, it's only one away. So, let me just finish up by encasing that lamp. I need to quickly build this wall. What am I going to fill this with? I forgot. I did emerald, I did lapis, and I did gold. I guess I'll fill it with diamonds, because there's not much else to use. Let me just get this filled up. Let me do something like that. And close it off. Oh, wait. Alright, there we go. I think that looks really nice. And one thing I did just think about, though. Where the heck is the, there they are, stone brick stairs. I'm not sure if this will work or not. Yeah, the ceiling's too low, and I really don't feel like raising the height. So, you know, this is good because you can get out, and we press the button, move forward, press the button, go inside. Oh, I noticed that delayed reaction there. There's a very minor delayed reaction on that piston for some reason. Don't know quite why that is, but anyways, thank you very much for watching this episode. Once again, if you are enjoying the series, be sure to hit that like button, and if you're new to the channel, be sure to check out our other videos of different games, such as Skylanders Trap Team, and Lego Batman 3 Beyond Gotham. And I am Casey with psdcgaming, and I hope to see you all next time.